streams with mix, which is bad, okay? And then what we find is we need openings. Right? And because the blood is going from this chamber to here, we need valves. See where I'm coming from? So just by the requirements of the job, which is a double pump, how fast? Every 0.8 seconds. If you have a heart rate of 75 beats per minute, each one of these is going to only take 0.8 seconds. So when you're running, and your heart rate goes up to 150 beats per minute, this whole thing is going to take 0.4 seconds, just a little bit under a second for such a complex double stream, okay? So now, it's got to come in, right? Let's follow this one. It's got to come in. To go from this chamber to this chamber, we need some kind of valve. But look, as it comes in and is trying to go to the pulmonary circuit, this will mix. So we find that this has to be a tube that is separate from this chamber. And there's got to be an opening here, of course, right? And then there has to be a valve. You see how the design is now changing? So we just designed a heart that is a double pump, meaning simultaneously 2 streams of blood can come in, and go out. This is going to go to the systemic circuit, this is going to go to the pulmonary circuit, right? So let's kind of take a look at this. If I was to to the lungs, pulmonary circuit, to the systemic circuit, and it's got to be continuous. So from here, take a look at how complex it gets. The lung is going to change the blood from blue to red. The pulmonary circuit is going to turn the blood from blue to red. And it's got to come back here to the opposite side. You begin to understand the anatomy of the heart once you understand the function of the heart. Well, what about the systemic circuit? The systemic circuit is going to use up the oxygen, right? And deliver it back here. So the distribution system turns out to be kind of complex. All right. What we find then is that once you connect the dots like that, you can look at the real heart now. Three numbers in now. Okay, the blood has to come in. How does it come in? It's going to come up into the vena cavas. That's 2. Right atrium. Gotta go to the valve. 3. From 3, it's gonna be in the ventricle now, right? Hasn't gone out of the heart yet. Now from 4, it's gotta go to the pulmonary circuit. So from here, it's going to go to number 5. The pulmonary semilunar valves. From here, it's going to go to the trunk, 6. See, it's coming out of the heart finally. And because we have 2 lungs, it's got to go to 7, left and right. Right? And then finally, this is going to connect to 8, which is the lung. Right? So you see how complex this job is, because until you can kind of appreciate how complex it is, you can't really appreciate the simplicity and elegance of the design. All right, so far we've only done the right side, right? So the blood goes to the lungs, and as indicated, it's going to become red. And it's going to be gas exchange there, right? So, here we go. Goes from blue to red. Now, it comes back here, right? When it comes back here, check this out. There's 4 openings here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them to come back here, okay? So, where I wrote just 1, that is going to be number 9 now. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's take a look. It comes back through 4 openings. The pulmonary veins is 9 of them. So that's in red now, right? Where is it going to go? It's going to go to the left atrium, right? And in the left atrium, it's going to go to the valve. And from this valve, it's going to go to, right? Now I can close it up. Left, no, it's not 4, that's 10. Losing track here. 10, 11, right? The left AV valve, then 12, then 13, 14, right? 14 is here. 15 is going to be 4 of them. You see how things are getting piled up here, the tubing. Of them. Okay, so from 15, it goes, 15 is actually here at the aortic arch, and then here's number 16, right? That's the person. And it's going to turn from red to blue, right? This is the systemic circuit now. I go from red to blue. Now, what I want you to get out of this demonstration is what a complex job your heart has to do. Every 0.8 seconds, possibly 0.4 seconds, your heart does these 16 points. And if it messes up because of cholesterol or plaquing, atherosclerosis, or because bypass, you know, the coronary blood vessels is not working. There's so many areas to go wrong in. So when we look at this flow, you really want to know this anatomy really well, because coming out of this, you're going to understand the cardiac cycle by tracing the blood flow through the heart. You're going to understand the cardiac cycle. You're going to understand blood pressure. You're going to understand the EKG. And you're going to understand all the coronary blood vessel diseases, right?